February 18th, and yesterday Governor Greg Wire released her tax package to finish off the budget for this year, and it had $605 million in new taxes. I'm reporting our concerns for the package today, specifically the bundled set of taxes on candy, gum, pop, water, cigarettes, and gas. Now, when you take all of those particular tax increases that consumers will be paying, they really target some of our small business members, such as the 7-Eleven franchisees, people with small stores who tend to cater to the everyday worker who's dashing into the store to pick up some daily items and off they go to work. So I'm not sure that the governor understood that the unintended consequences were that these specific small retailers would be targeted in such a way that it will dramatically impact their profits and their, basically their ability to survive. And there's a lot of concern about that. And we're really hoping that the governor's office and the legislators will reconsider that grouping of tax ideas. Now, next Monday and Tuesday, we're expecting the House and the Senate to come out with their tax proposals. And there is some talk in the Senate that these kinds of individual taxes aren't the right way to go, and in fact we should instead be focused on looking at all of the types of cuts that the government needs to be making first, and then see if there's any need to have these taxes. And that thorough evaluation hasn't been done at this point, partly I think driven by the fact that it's a short session and the legislators want to get out on time, and so they are looking to just fill their $2.8 billion shortfall, as they see it, a shortfall, rather than think about unnecessary programs and things. Now, they have made a lot of cuts. When the board met with the leadership in the legislature yesterday, they identified a number of cuts, so they are working on the cuts, but they're not finished looking at the cuts. So we think it's a bit premature to ambitiously go out with a series of new taxes, particularly since they obviously will be hitting the small retailer. And one story that I heard yesterday from a board member characterized it this way. The consumer, the working person comes in the door, they've got $25. All these new tax increases, it's not going to make a difference. They still only have $25. So they'll be buying less gas, less items, less water, whatever it is that they typically buy in there, less of it. And so, in fact, it will have a negative impact on the sales of our small retailers. So we're hoping that that discussion can, move forward in the legislature, and that they start to really understand what a package like that will do to our small retailers, and consider instead looking at finding more cuts. We'll keep you posted. I'll be back to you next week with an update. Thank you.